gray skies this morning. Very quiet and pretty reflections on the water. Let's breathe together. Start with your posture. On your back, legs uncrossed. The bed, the sofa, the floor, the recliner kicked back. Comfortable. One hand on your belly and one hand on your rib cage so you can feel your body as it breathes. Allowing your whole body to participate. Pulling the air down and feeling your belly round up as the diaphragm pushes down, making space for the air to get all the way to the bottom of the lungs where the majority of the blood circulates. And then release it and let it flow out and feel your body as it lengthens and flattens, creating that magic exchange between carbon dioxide and oxygen. And by pulling it down, breathing with your whole body, you get the best benefit, the maximum. Keep breathing in through both nostrils and feeling your body as you breathe. If you're sitting in a chair, rock side to side on your sit bones and get your knees so they're at 90 degrees, your feet hip width apart with the toes pointing forward. And now lift your chest and tuck your chin gently back towards your neck. Open the space for the flow of the blood and the breath and the nervous system from your brain to your body. And now feel your own softness. Don't try too hard. Good. Let's repeat the eye exercises from yesterday. One suggestion came in to try doing this exercise with your eyes open. See what you think. Try it both ways. With your face forward. Raise your eyebrows and roll your eyes to look up, looking up at 12 o'clock. And hold in this position and breathe 3 to 5 breaths. And when you're complete, allow your eyes to come back to that neutral position, looking out about 8 feet in front of you. And now roll your eyes down as though you were looking at 6 o'clock, looking down towards your heart. And hold them there and breathe. Three to 5 breaths. Rounding up on the inhale and gently lengthening and flattening on the exhale. Face forward and eyes rolled down. When you're complete, come back to neutral, to that space out in front of you, and notice your eyes. Do they feel balanced and the same? Does one feel different than the other? And now roll your eyes out to the right, making making sure your head is facing forward and doesn't follow your eyes. And hold there for 3 to 5 breaths. Trying to isolate the tension to your eyes and not letting it spill into the rest of your body. When the breath is complete, come back to center, looking at that spot out in front of you about 8 feet ahead. And now rotate your eyes and look to the left, as though you were looking at 9 o'clock. Face forward, hold and breathe. Isolating the tension, just the amount that's needed. And when the 3 to 5 breaths are complete, bring your eyes back to center. And now aware of any one of the movements that seemed more difficult than the others. And choose one. And now rotate the eyes to that space with your face forward and hold and breathe. Breathe for 10 breaths. And when the breath is complete, bring your eyes back to center. And enjoy the effects of the movement and the focus and the concentration in the breath. Good. And now cross your arms and hold onto your elbows loosely with your hands and let your arms rest on your stomach, your belly, wherever they fall naturally. And let's do our exercise for our trapezius muscle, that big muscle that's in charge of the movement of our head and neck. Rotate the arms and shoulders and hands over to the left. Keep your face forward. And hold the arms over and breathe 3 breaths. And when the breaths are complete, drag the arms across the belly, keeping them low, and rotate them over to the right. Keeping them low and keeping the face forward, and breathe and hold. And back to center and raise your arms up to the level of your heart, right at your chest. And again, move them to the left as your face stays forward, and breathe. And to the right, and breathe. And back to center, and raise the arms up to your forehead if they'll go, and hold them there with your face forward, and rotate them to the left, and breathe. And to the right, and breathe. And back to center and release. Good. Now pull the breath in and pull it all the way down to the bottom lobes of the lungs. Round up. And when you're full, take in those 3 extra sniffs to fill the residual space. And then let the breath flow out on the exhale as your body lengthens and flattens all the way. And then at the bottom 3 puffs out to let go of the last bit. And do it again. Inhale, 3 sniffs at the top. And exhale, and 3 puffs at the bottom. Good. And continue breathing that complete breath, rounding up on the inhale and releasing on the exhale, noticing that the breath was even. It's a good place to remember. So when you're in your life and life happens and you rise to the occasion and your inhale gets a little longer to see you through, that you can remember the breath and how it's even, and you can return to that space, bringing your body back to that place of rest and digest. Good. And continue breathing, inhaling and exhaling, rounding up, the breath even, using the sniffs and puffs as if it helps you to keep the breath even. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day. And keep breathing and enjoying the breath, even on the inhale, even on the exhale, as you listen to the birds and the bulls sing to you.